Alright guys, so before you click away, because you might be seeing some very typical stuff, I got fed up with the metagame, I'm gonna be honest. I was losing a lot, and I said screw. I was playing with new cards. You'll notice well, there's one new card. Not a lot of new cards here. I was trying to build decks around Edge of Eternity's cards, as you do as someone who makes YouTube videos, and I was getting fed up. I kind of like, I made all the decks I want to make, and I got sick of losing with Jank. So I said, screw it, I'm going to build just a good mono black deck. It's my favorite color. And I tuned this specifically to target things in the metagame. Actually, we don't need to do this. Let's just do a quick little exile here. So all of these cards exile in some way. This is very important in standard right now. It targets VV, it targets Reanimator. There's so much stuff that cares about the graveyard, Ghoul Delirium, that I just wanted a way to strip graveyards, strip cards from hand, that don't put them in the graveyard. And this is what I came up with. So this exiles a card from their hand, and then we can pay 5 for it, flashback, draw a card, and do the thing again. We can strip something here, it exiles, and the upside of this is if we draw in the late game and the opponent has no cards, we can just cycle it. We have 2 mana, exile a card from their hand. We know what this does, I think. We have make the opponent exile a creature. Very, very not good against token decks, because they just sacrifice a token, but it also exiles the graveyard, which is important, and we do have targeted removal for not token decks. And then this exiles a single card from a graveyard, and then you can create a token copy of it, which is really good against the Reanimator decks. I tried this when was it? When this released? I tried this, or this released and this came out. I forget what order. The point is, I tried this, and it was like, okay. It was always kind of clunky, but the format is much slower now, and I've found that this is much easier to get on the battlefield, and then Reanimator decks just can't put their stuff in the graveyard, or you get to make a copy of it, which is pretty good. This also exiles a creature or planeswalker. It doesn't exile the graveyard or anything from hand, but it can also return stuff from the graveyard. It can put counters on stuff. And then the rest is very typical demon stuff. We have the combo. If you don't know how this combo works, when Unstoppable Slasher hits the opponent, they lose half their life, no matter what, rounded up. And then this says whenever the opponent loses life, they lose twice that much. So it does not matter if the opponent is at 10,000 life. They'll lose 5,000 and then lose 5,000 more. If you have a Bloodletter in play, Unstoppable Slasher kills the opponent no matter what. We also have another demon here because we're playing Unholy Annex, so we want demons. So this is just a 4-mana 6/6. The opponent can sacrifice something, which can be hard because, if we look at our removal, it's all of this, and this kind of functions as removal, being a death touch creature that constantly comes back to life when it dies. And so yeah, good luck sacrificing stuff to Desecration Demon. And that's the deck. These are all the creatures in the deck, along with the 6/6 we can get here, and the 3/3 we can get here. And it just kills stuff. I guess this is technically a creature, but we just kill stuff and rip the opponent's hand out, and then start drawing cards, and that's it. We've seen demons before. This is such a tried and true deck. We know what it does, but it has the upside of, and I built it specifically. Oh my god, I keep missing. I built this specifically to target the current metagame with all the exiling of graveyards and hands, and it's felt pretty good. I played it a few days ago, and I actually went 7-0 my first run with this, so it kind of means we're overdue for some losses, but whatever. We'll see what happens today. Good curve. We will get a card. It is a Get Out counterspell. Alright, well, let's get a card. What have we got? A bunch of counterspells? No. Okay, there's a Soul Cauldron. Probably that. When they have the bounce, but yeah, I'm taking this. They can pay 2 for this. Kill it. That's okay. I'd rather them kill a Deep Cavern Bat. Yep, there it goes. Sure. So now they can play a bounce spell, then play Soul Cauldron. I think I want to play this first. Technically, we have lethal next turn if we draw a Bloodletter with the Slasher, but I don't trust that it's gonna stay in play with the bounce spell. I think they Soul Cauldron here, yes. And then they're gonna bounce on my turn. What does this do? Nothing really. Okay. I'm going to attack for 3. Sure. I'm going to attack for 3. They're going to bounce. They're gonna bounce now? That's certainly a choice. No? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's attack for 3. No, do I want to attack for 3? Let's no attack. Man, this is complicated. I'm gonna play this actually, because this puts them in a weird spot where if they bounce the Slasher with the gift, with the, what is it, into the Flood Maw, then we have the Harvester to keep Vivi out of the graveyard. And if they bounce Harvester, then they risk just dying next turn. Row, that can kill something. Can't it? No, can't. That doesn't do damage. It just makes a 1/1. They're tapped out. Sure. Shoot the Sheriff. So let's play Deep Cavern Bat. Let's have a look-see. Not much. I'll take another one of these. So this is -10, -3. I think I'm just gonna go for lethal here. If I kill this, they don't have much going on. I'm going to attack them with both. They lose half. They go to 7. They can bounce the Slasher this turn, but a Bloodletter off top with these two in play is still lethal. It's 8 damage. Storm Chaser's talent is fine. They're bouncing, filtering. Okay, so they're gonna bounce that, kill the Slasher. This doesn't look like Vivi though. They're gonna play the Furnace, I assume. Furnace, they can't kill Slasher now, can they? It's equal to the number of cards in your hand. They have 2. That's fine. A removal spell is devastating here. Sure. Don't draw the removal spell. Let's attack for 2 first here. I assume they jump. Yes. And now, we'll see what they have in hand. Talent and stock up. Probably take this. And then draw a card. Land. I left this in their hand because they only have 4 mana. So, like, that's fine. Stock up, yeah. They can make a 1/1 here. If they find, like, a Storm Chaser's talent, they can have 2 1/1s. But we can hit for 1. We can make a 6/6. They don't play a creature of some kind. Slasher gets them. Yep, make a 1/1. 2 mana. 2 cards unknown. Looks like a bounce spell, maybe. They're looking at my cards. Torch the tower. Okay. Sure. Does exile, so it's gone forever. 1 mana, nothing. So we can, I guess we should attack. Actually, let's do this first. Let's force this if it's a spell. It is just a land. We will attack for 1. I might need to hit Rao. We have lethal next turn either way. I am going to hit Rao here. Because we're going to put a 6/6 in play, drain 2. They're going to 5. So I don't know if the 1 damage on them matters. But I don't want them to get to 10. It's not likely, but they could like opt -10. Don't want that to happen. Okay. Don't care. I'm drawing. Okay, well I'm drawing lands. But I'm drawing just fine. Alright, level 2. Get a burn spell back. Get a bounce spell. Okay, that gets rid of the 6/6. Fair enough. They make a 1/1. I will take 2. We'll do this. They got 1 card. No mana. So we're going to get it no matter what, unless it's a land. Cool. I probably have to hit Rao, yeah? If they play 1 spell, they -10. Alright. Let's draw a card. Please be something useful. That's pretty useful. It's a demon. They got a brick eventually, right? In terms of draws. Draw 3, discard 2. At least we don't have to worry about Rao now. We can start going face. It's actually beneficial for me. That puts them on a 3-turn clock when I was being distracted by Rao. So, that works. They discard a removal spell, which is scary. What does that mean? Okay, removal spell, sure. That's going to give them the talent back. Yep. Taking a lot of damage here. Sleight of hand. Well, now I'm scared of Rao again. So I'm going to take 8, go to 10. Okay, I'm going to take 10, go to 8. And this is what I was afraid of with Ral earlier. Yep, take 10. Go to 8. So it's draw 3, and since have Storm, that is just scary. 7 mana, so I can cast both of these. So we're going to do this. We're going to do a first main phase, just to see what they have in hand, if they have anything. Do you want to sacrifice? You do. Okay. So this can destroy planeswalkers. So we're going to go here. I'm going to put a stop on their upkeep. And now we'll do this. The reason I'm doing this now is if this is a counter spell, they have to use their mana. They don't. Okay, that works. So I'm at 11. I mean, they could chain a bunch of spells. They can get stuff back. They have one of these. Land? 1 card. So they're going to get back a removal spell most likely, or a card draw. They have 2 mana though. So it's probably just removal for the bat. Yeah. Torch the tower, kill bat, get Storm Chaser's talent, play that. They're dead on board though, is the problem. 4, I'm at 11. Even if they play the talent. Yeah, okay. That was a difficult game. You know how you see a lot of YouTube videos saying this is an absolute meta destroying deck? Well, that's like actually true this time with this deck. This deck was specifically designed. I specifically tuned it to target the metagame. They did a land, sure. I unfortunately need to draw a land really bad here. Let's see what you're playing, opponent. Ah, it's a Genemorph deck. That's fun. So it's a bit awkward. They're gonna play this next turn no matter what. Take the Snakeskin Veil. We desperately need a land. Land, please. Nice, perfect. Okay, so we're not gonna die. So let's just make the opponent die. No attacks. An Unstoppable Splasher. We know they don't have removal. They do have 2 cards. Both of these enter tapped, so they're not gonna have mana, so they have to block. And then we can just kill the other one, assuming we draw a land. Yep, Surveil land. Okay. 2 3/3s, no blocks. Okay, well there's lethal. Yeah, we'll do this. We can attack with the cap. Yep, okay. Okay. 8-0. 8-0 with this thing, man. This carried me out of Platinum 4. I've said before, Platinum 4 is the hardest rank after Mythic and Diamond 1 specifically. There's this weird thing that happens where I think because all the casuals leave ranked after they hit Platinum, because that's when you get the good rewards and it's not really worth it to grind anymore after that. There's this weird thing that happens where it gets really sweaty at Plat 4 until you work yourself out of Plat 3. I don't know why it's that way. We have choices here. I think I'm just going to rip a card out. This looks like it could be VV. VV sleeves, blue-red. If there's a VV in hand, we'll just take it. It exiles. Could have a counter spell? Maybe? They're looking at their hand weird. Okay, Spell Pierce? Sure. So, exiling or destroying VV doesn't do a whole lot if it's a Cauldron deck. Opponent's not doing anything though. We'll play our 32 here. See if they have a burn spell. Once again, need to draw a land. It's a bit problematic here. Looks like they have a removal spell. A bounce spell, okay. Sure. So we have something to do next turn. But yeah, if they play VV... Oh, they don't play VV. Okay. Unfortunate. I think we still just play our creature. Wish I had drawn a land though. So this is target creature gets haste. It could be some sort of combo deck that's trying to kill me in 1 turn. Hellkite, okay. Sure. That's fine. Hit me for 6. Yeah, no blocks. Down to 14. That's fine. I can just kill it. Yep. I mean, it sucks. But that's fine. So I can take 6, go to 8, have this in play, potentially win next turn if they attack all out. So I think I can take another attack here. I can also block the 2/3. The danger, of course, is a bounce spell. They should attack all, deal 1 to the slasher, and then it dies if I block the turbo drone. Oh, there's only one that enters, right? Okay, we'll block here. Go to 10. I forgot this. I thought it was when it attacked. I should know this. I've played it in like 2 decks now on the channel. Okay, fair enough. Yep. Okay, there's our 4th land. So it's probably... Just go ahead and kill this now. I have 2 mana up for another removal spell. For whatever they play here. And then we can play Desecration Demon into Bloodletter. They don't do anything. I am just going to play... I should pose lethal, right? Because this is untapping next turn. So we have... They're dead here if they don't have a creature. And we have a removal spell. If they can do something with the Bloodletter, we can replay it. Or play another one. The only way they survive here is if they kill Slasher. Yeah. 1 mana. Not good enough. Actually, could be good enough. We'll find out if it's good enough. It is good enough. They have nothing. Okay, well. There we go. That is death. Insta-death with these two. That is a 2-0 and a 9-0. But this deck has just been absolutely destroying the metagame. If ever there was a time I was going to put my record or my win rate in a thumbnail, it'd be for this deck. Because it's felt kind of dumb. Felt pretty dumb. I know it's a pretty standard deck. Standard as in normal. You've seen it before. But this specific build just is so good at running people out of resources. Do I want to see their hand? Probably. I want to do this one first. VV sleeves again and an artifact. Avatar could be... I assume this is going to be blue-red. There is an argument that this is better next turn when they have more cards in hand. Right, because they're going to draw. It's more likely we get a VV out if that's what they're playing. I'm surprised discard decks haven't come back. Oh, it's cats. We did get Virus Beetle back in Standard. Okay, it's a life gain. Just a life gain deck. I think I can go with this. We don't have to worry about exiling the graveyard or anything. So they're going to have 2 mana next turn. They can play both of these. I don't know if I care. Definitely want to take Sheltered by Ghost, though. So they don't have a 3rd land. They have a 3rd land. So they play these 2. They play Airbow next turn. We can get Airbow here. We do it instead of playing Slasher. Probably. Yeah, because of the tokens. I don't want them getting the tokens. I'll take 2 here. Down to 18. The irony is if we lost to this... Man, it's so annoying because if I play a 3-drop, I can play a 3-drop and a 1-drop next turn. It's so mana inefficient to do this, but I think I have to. I have to get that Airbow out before it hits me. So we'll do this. Gonna take a lot of damage. Gonna take 6. But we'll play Slasher next turn. They have 1 unknown card. What could it be? Okay. Well, I take less damage now. Take 4. Down to 15. Ooh, we get to do it anyway. They have 1 unknown card. This might whiff. You could make an argument that I should just cycle it, but we'll see. It's a land. It does whiff. Okay. Fair enough. We will attack. And now they can't attack me well. Land? 1 unknown card? Please don't be another Airbow. Is that how this is pronounced? Arabo? I don't know. I will block. No doubt about it. Okay. Block. Sure, down to 13. I love a land. Get to 6/6. Okay. Scry 2 is pretty good for the opponent. There's the land. Okay, I'm going to go straight for the 6/6. Get the 6/6. Do I attack? If they let it go, they lose so much life. And I have a 6/6 now. Yeah. You want to block, don't you, opponent? Nice, I'll take it, yeah. Get their stuff off the battlefield, good. I got a 14. This is coming back. I have a 6/6 blocker. They could have got a Sheltered by Ghost. No. They did not, because they scryed, right, with this. Alright, 1 card. 2 mana. Could be a Sheltered by Ghost. Would be really bad for me. They're still attacking. Okay, down to 11. They don't play the card. Wow. Let's do... I have options here. I kind of want to get that last card out of their hand. Nice. What was it? It was another Bosri. That's why they attacked, I guess. Interesting choice here. I think we're just attacking for 1. I want to block. We'll start drawing and we'll pull ahead there. That's fine. Yeah, this card not very good in this matchup. I did say it was bad sometimes. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're going to take 4. We'll go to 8. No, we're going to take 5. Go to 7. Okay, so we'll pay 3 for this. We'll pay 2 for this. They just sacrifice a 1/1. I'm not technically dead. I'm very close to dead, though. So I go to 8. This deals 2 to me down to 6. And I'm facing 3, 4, 5. Okay. If they top deck a land, they can animate their Sanctuary and I die. So let's not have a land, please. Okay. That was a risk on me. That's our first loss with the deck. And that was a risky attack, of course. So if they don't top deck a land there, we're fine. I guess an arrow bow also kills us. Alright, that's going to be our first loss. I'm 9-1 with this deck. On a risky attack that I shouldn't have done. I mean, the whatchamathing, the Sheltered by Ghost is devastating there. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded Unholy NX, or unlocked it, until I had animated the Sanctuary that I had. That would have been a choice too. Well, we have insta-death, but 2 lands. We've been drawing 2 lands a lot, unfortunately. White mana. Could it be the same deck? It's ironic that we lost to Life Gain, which is probably the most popular deck in... Okay, some sort of... Okay, Synthesizer. I need a land, please. No, don't get stuck on 2. Oh, it's going to fall apart, of course, after bragging about going 7-0. We're going to get stuck on 2. Yeah. Turn 3, Synthesizer, not good. And they're on the play. If I get stuck on 2, we'll just quit. If I don't get stuck on 2, okay, I won't quit. We threaten lethal next turn. Snare? That's not good for me. Make it a 4-4. I will threaten lethal again. Do you have another removal spell? 4 cards. 5 mana. Opponent drew kind of perfectly. That's good enough. Good enough. I think we're going to lose this one. I will just block because I can't attack either way. They tap now. Interesting. So I get to untap. So I can just play this. They have to block because now they know I can kill them. Yes. So get that out of there. 3 cards. Man, the opponent drew so well. My god. They drew Synthesizer naturally. 2 removal spells. 3 removal spells. Tezzeret. Gonna take 8, go to 5. I think we lose this one too. Very sad. Very sad that I was bragging about this deck and now look. As soon as I start recording, there's nothing we can do. We can play this, play a removal spell, chump block. That does nothing other than add power. Yep, and then we lose. Okay, unfortunate. Okay, well, we can rip the hand apart. We have a bloodletter eventually. We have the lands to cast it. We drew more than 2 lands. Probably means we're getting flooded this game. Opponent goes first. Haven't seen Vivi yet. Okay. Let's see what color they get. That'll tell us a lot. It is black. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't know. If it was a forest, I would have assumed landfall. Interesting. So we can do this. Because they can't cast this either way. Unless they want to return a land. Alright. Another land. Do this. Get rid of this. Don't know why they didn't cast this to try to get a land, but we'll play this to draw the momentum breaker. Yeah, when they didn't draw land, I would have just done this to try to get a land drop, right? Don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, it's not great to pay... Yeah, there you go. Now they're doing it. Should have done this the last turn. Do you find a land? Oh. Well, I know how that feels. Attack for 6, essentially. Yep, I'll sacrifice the harvester. Another land. Play another one of these. Attack for 2, but it's a lot more than 2. It's it was 8. Because it doubles. They have to kill both of these. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Bad game. Whatever. Okay, we have removal. And nothing to do for a few turns on the draw. If it's an aggro deck, that'd be useful. These sleeves are kind of cool. Green. Perfect. Okay. Landfall will just kill their stuff for a couple turns and then hope they run out of gas. Commune with beavers. Yep. Sure. We will take the damage when they attack. If they play a land, attack for 3 or whatever. Well, now it's a bit more of a problem, isn't it? Okay, we need to There's not really much I can do here, yeah, because I can do this, but then they crack it in response. Get another counter. The Chocobo is going to be huge, but I feel like every time I play this game, it's Elf and the Chocobo and the Bristly build turn 3, and sacrifice the land. So good. Take 5, down to 15. Yep. Okay, so we can play this here. They only have 2 cards. They can't have everything. They discard a land. We have our removal spell ready. Landfall, sure. Yeah. That was smart of the opponent to not load up on the Chocobo. Alright, we'll just go ahead and do this. So we're going to take 3, go to 12, but opponent's completely out of gas. So we'll go ahead and play a 6/6 here. Do you want to sacrifice? Probably not. So it should be safe here. They only have 1 card, right? So they can't like Hydra, play a bunch of lands. That's fine. Do you want to sacrifice? No. Alright, well, that's pretty good. I don't have to play it this turn. I'm not dead. I think I'm going to be fine. Gonna do this. Do you want to sacrifice? I'm going to attack for 12. So worst case scenario here is they have a sacrifice land. They don't. Because I could play it, get 2 counters, sacrifice it, get 2 counters. As it is, this doesn't kill me, and I can kill it here. No blocks. And you're dead. Sacrifice. Okay. I kind of forgot that they could do that, but that's okay. We're going to make a 6/6. I was supposed to cast this first main phase, and then they never would have had a chance. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a dumb mistake. Just wasn't paying attention. Alright, so that is our current build of Black Demons. Our biggest weakness, probably, Synthesizer, right? Synthesizer is just a problem. It's hard to deal with artifacts. We're probably going to lose the Synthesizer a lot. But besides that, it feels pretty good. Anyway, that's my Demons deck right now. Exile, right? Exile the graveyard, exile hand, exile graveyard. And don't let the we didn't even get matched up against Reanimator or VV, which is what we're tuned against. But, yeah, either way, it's felt pretty good. That's it, though. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a like if you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one.